Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, hope you're all well. Right, down in Tenby for the weekend. Managed to find a last minute cheap deal, booked it up, put the fishing tackle in the car on the off chance that I would do a bit of fishing. But of course, now that I'm here, yeah, I have to do a bit of fishing. One slight problem turned up, and there was no freezer in the apartment. I couldn't believe it. So popped to the supermarket, got a couple of packets of ice, put the ice into the bait bucket, and thankfully it's not too bad. I've got mackerel, bluey, squid and sand eel. And also this morning I popped over to Pembrokeshire Dock, nice tackle shop over there, and I got some nice fresh ragworm, so we're all good to go. Up there it's blowing a gale, down here not too bad. I'm on the Bandstand Rocks, one of my favourite Tenby marks. I've had some nice fish off here in the past, so hopefully we'll have a good session. Bang on low water, I'll fish it up to high, which is around midnight or thereabouts. And yeah, looking forward to it. Let's see what happens and enjoy the video. There we go, sorted, baits are in the water. On the right arm rod I've got a 3-hook flapper rig, size 1/0 hooks, and on the left arm rods I've got a 3/0 pulley pennel. On the pulley pennel at the moment I've got a squid and sand eel wrap. As for the 3-hook flapper rig, bottom hook is straight ragworm, middle hook is ragworm tipped off with mackerel, and the top hook is straight sand eel, small sand eel. Yeah, where I am it's not easy to film, nothing's flat, so the camera work in this one might not be the greatest, so we'll just have to go with the flow. Of course I'll be fishing into dark. I've got my night lights and I'll do my best. Yeah, see what happens. Yeah, I've caught a number of species off this mark over the years, and like the locals will tell you, pretty much anything can turn up. Now, I'm no Tenby expert, far from it, but I reckon in terms of potential action, we're going to have to wait until that light starts to fade. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very gloomy now. It's overcast, got quite a strong northwesterly wind, some nasty showers about. But yeah, let's see what happens later on when it's proper dark. I'd say we're an hour or so into the flood. That water pushing up lovely. As most of you will know, in the last video, one of my rods snapped. And I just wanted to say a big thank you. I had so many kind offers, people offering to donate one of their spare rods. One of my subscribers even donated £300 to the channel. Can you believe that? £300. Of course, there's no way I could accept that, so I did refund the money. And hopefully, mate, you're not too offended by that. As it happened, I have a spare rod in the garage, and I'm using that one tonight, so happy days. Yeah, there's some good people in this world, a lot of bad people, and there are a lot of bad people, but there's also a lot of good people. Yeah, thank you. Yes, there's a few spider crab out there. That's a big old beast, in fairness. Not a great start. Oh well, I beat the blank. Or have I? Nah. Yeah, I'm getting a couple of taps on that left hand rod, but I think whatever it is quite small. Quite a few rattles, but like I said, no major pull down. Yeah, there we go, look, something small playing with it. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera because like I said, it's a very small bite. Take a look anyway. Fish on. Now this time, I definitely have beaten the blank. Alright, it's only a doggy, but it's a start. Like I said, he's only a babber, but always good to be off the mark, isn't it? I tell you what, he might be small, but he's got a lot of strength. And look, these days, I don't really mind what I catch. If I catch doggies, I catch doggies. If I catch congers, I catch congers. If I catch bass, I catch bass. Just nice being out here, next to that water. Job done. Anyway, let's pop him back in. Little devils. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that there's going to be a few of these about, but just a case of fishing through them and something else may turn up. Yeah, these dogs are onto the bait straight away, literally straight away. I'm not showing you everyone, but I think that's number 4 or 5 now. Time for a change of tactics. Close in for a bass. So far, it's been a bit of a dogfish fest, but it is getting dark now, so let's see what else moves closer into the shore. There's got to be something else out there. like I said, get all sorts off this mark. The bites have dried up, so that might be a good thing actually. But it's like I said earlier, if I catch dogfish all night, then it is what it is. Yeah, just nice to be out here wetting a line. It's in my blood, you see, fishing. I crave it, I need it. Oh, something I wanted to mention. One of my subscribers who comments on a regular basis on the videos, his son has been getting bullied at school. So much so that at the moment he's not going to school. How can I put it? He's into different things. He's a very good dancer, whereas a lot of other people in his year, you know, rugby, football, like it was when I was a kid. You know, it was always sport. But he's being picked on because he dances. Just be you, mate. Just be you. Right, let's take a look again. Yeah, that's on it. Oop. How have I missed that? Next time, we'll get him. I tell you what, that was a good bite. Yeah, that was on that whole squid with a bit of frozen peeler on its back. Back to normal now, look. Riverside with me, missing fish. Gotta laugh, see? Gotta laugh. There we are. A doggy and a spider. Yes. No comment. This is weighty. Well, I got something like this on here. This is nice. Oh, just come off. Oh, I reckon that was a nice ray. What's going on, man? Yeah, that was a double. I'm not sure, guys, if you can see the bend in the rod. I've got the light angle down towards me, so I no idea. But that was a belter. I could just feel it kiting along the bottom, bounce, bounce, bounce. But yeah, that was easily over 10 pound. I know it's easy for me to say that, but you know, you know me by now. I wouldn't exaggerate about things like that. Right. Keep the faith, onwards and upwards and all that. And let's try again. Oh, what a beast. Yep, the old doggies are back. Catching 2 at a time now. I think that's dogfish number 800. Yeah, sorry about that rant earlier on. But you know what it's like when you lose a big fish. Come on, Dad. Give me a fish. Work your magic, son. Work your magic. Well, as you may have heard, I was talking to my dad then, asking him to give me a fish. In fairness, he did. He gave me 2. But, he's only gonna give me another 2 dogfish. I was stingy of him, wasn't it? He's probably winding me up. That was Dad's sense of humour. He was a prankster. Yeah, I talk to my dad a lot when I'm out fishing. I miss him, you see. It's not the same. Not the same. I think that's what we on now. 850 dogfish. Let's try and get to 1,000 by the end of the night. Oh, I tell you what, it's beautiful now. It's so calm. Eerie, but nice. Right, let's get these dogfish back in. "24 hours later, and I'm back at it. Popped down onto South Beach. I'm only staying up there, so nice easy walk, and I wanted to use up the bait from last night's session. Talking of last night, in the end I ended up fishing for another hour or so, but usual story, dogfish after dogfish. I must have easily caught between 20 and 25. I even took off the flapper rig, so I was fishing with 2 pulley pennels, big baits, but nah, straight away they were onto it. Of course, I lost that good fish, which I'm pretty sure was a big ray. It was hugging the bottom, bouncing along the bottom, rod was bent over, but there we are, these things happen. Anyway, bang on low water, I'm gonna fish it up into darkness for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, and we'll see how we get on. Yeah, it's a bit blowy, but the wind is meant to calm down, so we should be alright. On the right down rod, having a bit of a scratch around for the time being. 3-hook flapper rig, size 1 hooks, all sorts of bait on that one. And I got a 3-0 pulley pennel on the left down rod, double sand eel. And like last night, I suspect we're going to have to wait until that light starts to fade in terms of potential action. But I suppose you never know. Anything could happen, although it has been a very bright day, so. yeah, the fish hopefully should start to move a bit closer to the shore. No bites as of yet, but I'm not too surprised. Although the tide has just turned. It's on the flood now. The old sun has gone down behind the cliff face. So yeah, all looking good. Where I was last night, over there, it's literally 500 metres away. You've got the castle beach in between, and then at that way, that's up towards Giltar Point. That tends to be one of the hot spots, but yeah, I fancy coming here this evening. I gotta be up at 4:30 in the morning, so but yeah, I've caught here before. I've also caught fish off Castle Beach over the years, many different species. Turbot, Smooth-Hound, doggies, of course, Flounder. I've had on the light gear, you know, mackerel, garfish, pollock, etc. Had a couple of rays too, bass. Yeah, this kind of place, you know, it's a bit of a mystery, I guess. You can't really predict it. It's all a bit random. Yeah, it's nice now. That wind is dropping. It's going to be a pleasant evening. Just need a few bites now. Very, very quiet. Bit surprised, to be honest. Expected a few bites by now. I mean, talk about chalk and cheese. Over there last night, it was a bite to check. Alright, mostly dogfish, but even so. But I won't give up hope. Something could turn up. The flapper rig is in fairly close, but the pulley panel, I'm giving a right old whack. Like the old saying goes, no two tides are ever the same. We'll get one. I had a bite on this left hand rod. Ah, there we go, we're off the mark. Not a massive smooth one, but decent enough. He's around, I'd say £6, maybe 6.5. There we go, on a whole squid with a bit of prawn. Yeah, nice fish in fairness. Always good to see. Lovely. Let's pop him back in. Right down rod, guys. Right down rod. What's happening there? Let's take a look. Yeah, something tapping away at this one. As for that Smooth-Hound I just caught, I tell you what, it was a classic dogfish bite. Now, normally Smooth-Hounds are very aggressive, you know. They take off, run off with a bait, but yeah, that bite was very subtle. As for this bite, I think I know what it is, but you can never be too sure. There, Sean. Yeah, no surprise there. They're back. It's a fish. And it'll do. Right, last cast now, guys. Like I said, you've got to be up at 4:30 in the morning. It's now 11:30, so I best get back to the accommodation. To be honest, I'd love to stay all night, but work in the morning, unfortunately. Back to the grind, as it were. It's been a lovely weekend. Managed to squeeze in a bit of fishing. Can't complain. Though dogs kept me busy. Nice to see that Smooth-Hound earlier on. And shame about the lost fish last night, but there we are. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, thanks very much for watching. It's mega appreciated. Any questions or comments you have, pop them below and I'll get back to you. Until the next one, look after yourselves, take care, all the best.